They say everything began from silence. And in that silence, a voice was heard, write. The pen moved, and light spread. The first words touched the world. History was written, knowledge was born, civilization rose. The pen didn't just record the surface. It reflected the layers beneath, the visible, the hidden, the traces of millennia. Empires emerged. People left their stories behind. Books, notebooks, recordings, videos, all preserving the past, teaching the future. But one question remains. If the pen had never existed, who would we be today? Every line we read, every sentence, every record carries millennia of breath, a trace of existence. The pen didn't just write, it created memory, created life, wrote humanity. This channel isn't just about telling history. I want you to discover the past too. We will ask questions, and they are never random. Why was the first writing created? How did writing and the pen shape human memory? Without historical records, who would we be today? What did humanity learn, lose, and preserve? Each question invites you to think and explore. Every word, every pen stroke, every piece of information writes not just the past, but also shapes our future. The birth of writing. Humans have always wanted to remember and share. Every story, every law, every trade wanted to survive in memory. And the first writing was born to answer that need. In Egypt, hieroglyphs. In Sumer, clay tablets. Each carried a word, a trace, a life. Writing wasn't just information. It preserved society's laws, people's desires, traders' accounts, and priests' visions. Stories passed orally, but words fade, change over time. So writing appeared to freeze words, to connect the past with the future. Sumerian traders recorded transactions, religious rituals, and laws on clay tablets. The Egyptians wrote hieroglyphs about pyramid constructions, pharaoh's rule, and daily life. The Quran and other ancient texts emphasize that writing is a bridge, passing knowledge from generation to generation. Writing wasn't limited to Sumer or Egypt. Across the world, humans wanted to leave traces, record thoughts and knowledge. Scripts of the Phaistos and Luna cultures reflected their civilizations. Hieroglyphs in Egypt depicted people, gods, and nature. Clay tablets in Sumer recorded trade, law, and everyday life. Japanese, Arabic, and Latin scripts evolved differently, reflecting geography and culture. Japanese symbols are ideograms. Arabic handwriting is fluid and aesthetic. Latin script focuses on readability. Why such diversity? Because every society has its own language, religion, climate, and cultural code. Every script and symbol carries more than information. It embodies culture, history, and ways of thinking. The first writing also created culture. Humans could transfer ideas and feelings onto a surface. Every letter, every symbol left a mark, not just on paper, but in the mind and collective memory. With writing came the rise of science, art, philosophy, and law. Today, we still carry this legacy. Books, archives, videos, recordings, all continue the journey of that first writing. Writing was never just about preserving the past. It was a step toward building the future. The pen touched, words lit up, history was written. Every one of us carries a piece of that history. The power of writing in your hand. The pen didn't just write the past. It shaped the future. Every note, every document, every book, every video a trace. And you, with everything you write, add your own mark to these traces. Imagine a Sumerian merchant recording every transaction on a clay tablet. Every line carried a story, every symbol a life. The same goes for Egyptian hieroglyphs, Chinese kanji, Japanese ideograms, and Latin scripts. Every society wrote its story, its desires, its thoughts. Now look at today. You write emails, share on social media, or blog. Each is a digital clay tablet, a trace for the future. Just as before, writing preserves memory, protects culture, and shapes what is to come. Writing is humanity's greatest power. One word, one sentence, one line carries thoughts, feelings, desires. It shapes both personal memory and collective memory. We must ask ourselves, what mark will your writing leave? Every pen stroke, every word spreads like light. Perhaps one day, your words will live in the memory of millennia, guiding future generations. History shows that writing is not just words. It is a living symbol of life, culture, and humanity. Now the question is yours. How will your writing touch the past and shape the future today? The modern power of writing and your traces. Throughout history, the pen wrote not just the past. Today, writing continues in the digital world. From Sumerian clay tablets to Egyptian hieroglyphs, every writing left a trace. Now you write on screens, emails, blogs, social media posts. Each is a digital clay tablet, each a trace for the future. Think of a scientist recording findings in journals. Centuries later, another scientist is guided by those words. A journalist reports, a blogger tells a story. Maybe the lines you read today will live in the memory of millennia. Writing is not just information. It carries thoughts, feelings, and aspirations forward. Every sentence is a bridge from past to future. And now, that bridge belongs to you. Technology changes, but writing's role doesn't. From paper to printer, printer to computer, computer to the internet. Social media and cloud storage. Our new clay tablets, new bridges. Every time we write, we become part of culture. Every post, note, and blog leaves a mark for the future. So the question is, how will your words today touch the past and shape the future? Every word, every line is a door. And if you open it, the future will look back at you. We live in an era of supreme technology. AI, digital platforms, rapid information. Everything reaches the future with one touch. But the future is still unknown. What we write today may inspire generations, or it may vanish in the digital ocean. Yet one truth remains. Every pen stroke, every word is a journey, a bridge from the past to the future. History has shown writing is not just words. It is life, culture, and humanity. Famous people have proven this. Leonardo da Vinci, sketches and notes inspired generations in art, anatomy, and technology. Marie Curie, lab notes and reports left a mark on science. Shakespeare, plays and poems enriched human imagination for centuries. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter stories changed the world of millions of readers. Steve Jobs, recorded ideas in tech and design, reshaping lifestyles. Malala Yousafzai, letters and writings inspired youth to fight for education and freedom. Now, each of us guides future generations through writing. Every word, sentence, and post is a bridge from past to future. AI may assist us, but the core creativity and spirit remain human. Questions remain. How will the words you write today appear tomorrow? Will they become history or fade away? Remember, writing itself is power, a chance to leave a mark. Every pen stroke, every thought, every line a bridge that stretches from the past to the future. Now the question is yours. How will you leave your mark on this bridge?